and you, we are vibing in the same frequency. But if you did not get to this point, Ogun is coming.
If you found the one, you should never give her up. I think it's the way life changes when in love, yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, I am Naz, the girl that makes life easy for teenagers, traders, platform. So today, as you can see, I'm wearing my hair bonnet. I'm wearing this clothes. I love my bed. This is my nightwear, and I'm ready to go sleep because this is like this is roughly 2 a.m. Do you know what is 2 a.m? And I'm sitting down here. I'm showing you love, true love. So guys, jokes apart, it can only be true love that is making me sit down here today. This is the first time I'm going to be doing a story time in this channel, and funny enough, I'm about to show you or tell you a story of what happened, how everything in my room disappeared in the twinkle of an eye, like this. Everything is gone.
It's about to go down.
Okay, this is something that happened to me, and I was so scared for some point that I didn't even want to tell anybody and all those things. But thank God I'm fine now. At least I've gotten some things. I've gotten a new bed. I've gotten almost everything. So someone broke into my room. Not really someone. Some people broke into my room. And okay, wait a minute. Let me show you where they broke in from, which is my ceiling. So let's go.
Yeah, so this was where they entered my room from. They broke in from the ceiling. I covered the ceiling with those papers so it wouldn't be bad and things can get into my room from there. So let me show you what my room looks like after then. Okay, yeah, my room, can you see my cabinet? Everything was cleared. My room was just clear. Like they packed everything in this room, the fan, the bed, the food stuff, the shoes, the clothes, everything was just cleared. So let's get back to the story.
So guys, that was actually where they broke into my room from. So when they entered from this place, which is the ceiling, it was a whole lot of mess because they made away with all, like, I wanted to say almost everything in my room, but it's supposed to be everything. But for the fact they left my shoe rack and this is my weird yellow table, at least they still left something. So maybe they don't like the table. It's not like a very fine table. That was why they did not. So what actually happened was they came in from here, broke the door or opened the door and took things out. Okay, it all happened during the lockdown. We traveled to the house, like we were on vacation kind of because of COVID and strike. First of all, it started with ASU strike. Before you knew it, COVID came in and all those things. So we were actually at home, and that was when I actually came to Anambra initially because my school is in Anambra. So that was when I came to Anambra State for the first time.
Okay guys, so what I mean to say here is that was actually my first time living in Anambra State. Yes, I understand I'm from here and we do come back for Christmas or maybe come for a wedding with mommy or all those things, but I'd never lived here, and this was my first time spending up to like a month here in Anambra State. First
time seeing this school or staying in this area, I wasn't so used to anything. So when we were told to travel, not when we were told to travel, I never knew the traveling or the holiday were going to be like up to like 6 months. Like I can't even imagine it. I was thinking it's something of max 6 weeks, like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, highest 6 weeks we'll be back to school. So I just took my Ecolab and traveled to Lagos. Gang. Okay, I stayed at home for like 6 months. We were called back to school to write exam, which I did. I came back to write that exam. I came to my room. everywhere was actually very dirty and dusty, but all my things were still intact. Like my food were still there, my shoes were still there, everything was there. So I left. I said I didn't want to stay in my room, like let me stay with my friend in her lodge. So I went to stay in my friend's lodge for that period. So after exam, I traveled back to Lagos, and going back to Lagos, we didn't actually stay up to, I didn't actually stay up to 3 weeks in Lagos. I think I stayed for like just 3 weeks. Then I got back to school, and I'm getting back to school for just like 3 weeks. Everything in my room has disappeared. Can you imagine? Like my foodstuffs, my shoes. I had a lot of shoes, no jokes. I really had a lot, because I knew I was coming to school and I don't like borrowing. So I had like a whole lot of shoes. I had up to 23 pairs of shoes. You can imagine that. But a lot of my departmental people, like my friends, knows my room, and I know they are going to watch this video, and they know I don't lie. Like I'm not lying. I had a lot of shoes, I had a lot of clothes. They took all my clothes, they took my shoes, everything. They took my like perfumes, creams, food stuff. When I was coming to school, I came with a lot of food stuffs, especially like I came with rice, but like not in little quantity. I came with 1 carton of tomatoes, all those things. Like they took everything. They took my mattress, my fan, what else? Like they took a whole lot of things, but thank God we are here and we're fine. Okay, so when I got back, I saw those things, that everything in my room has disappeared. I was in so much of a shock that I wanted to pack out of this particular room. I wanted to live here, but when I made my inquiries, I was told that almost every lodge in this vicinity has one problem or the other. Do you understand? Most of the lodges here still suffer from this being invaded and taking away everything in the person's lodge. Like almost all the lodge around here suffer from the same stealing case. Then some of the ones that are safe and they don't steal there, maybe they don't have water, or maybe they don't have light, or maybe like there must be like one thing, not light, because my school in general don't have light, but one thing must be the problem. So I was like, okay, since my lodge has everything I wanted, it's just the stealing case. Okay, what I'm going to be doing is that once I want to travel, or once I want to leave like the school premises, I'm going to take almost all my things to the family house somewhere around here, because we have a family house close to this lodge. So that was the decision I made. I told my landlord and my caretaker. They came, saw my room. The funniest part was that they could not even say sorry. Like there was no sorry. The next thing, they were telling me I should pay my rent. That is January, that is kini, that I should pay my rent. Can you imagine? Like it was so annoying actually, but what can the daughter of man do? I had to pay my rent. Like I paid complete rent. I know some people that was actually robbed in this my same lodge and they did not pay rent, but I already paid my rent before I discovered that some people did not pay for the fact that they were robbed. So I was like, okay, there's no point making a case because I've already paid. So that's the story, guys. This is after 2. This is like 15 minutes after 2. I want to go and sleep. I am tired. Do you hear me? I am tired. Let me go and sleep. Please watch this video. It's a story. Yeah, I know the story is short. There's no point. I would have just been moving from one corner to another, trying to make the story long. But guys, it's not in my nature. Stress is not in my nature. You know what is stress? I don't have it in my DNA at all. So I don't like stress. So I just wanted to brief you what happened. I've moved on. At least I've gotten some pairs of shoes. Don't worry, I'm going to do my shoe collection very soon. I'm going to do like a shoe collection or whatever to show you some of the shoes I've gotten recently and all that, and maybe a clothes collection as well, because I got some few clothes as well, although they are not as plenty as the previous ones, but they are something. So I'm grateful to God. So guys, thank you for watching. If you got to this point, me and you, we are vibing in the same frequency. But if you did not get to this point, Ogun is coming for you. Ogun. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. I don't know if my voice is so wonderful, but I love you. Bye bye.
Days when we were young, I'll take the hit and still finish.